So बहुत बार ऐसा होता है when you don't want to get the complete interiors done for your apartment and you just want to do the fall ceiling. होता है ना कि सिर्फ fall ceiling के लिए फिर क्या किसी को कंसल्ट करना, कितना कॉस्टिंग आएगा, कितना एरिया है एंड ऑल दैट. एंड इवन इफ यू आर टेकिंग कोटेशन, हाउ डू यू क्रॉस चेक दैट? किससे क्रॉस चेक करोगे कि वो जो उसने प्राइसिंग दिया है वो करेक्ट है कि नहीं है? इवन इफ दे गिविंग स्क्वायर फीट के हिसाब से कॉस्टिंग, बट अगेन आप एरिया कैसे कैलकुलेट करोगे? तो वो चीज को क्रॉस चेक करने के लिए आई एम मेकिंग दिस वीडियो बिकॉज दिस थिंग हैपेंड विथ अस like 6 years, 7 years back when we just wanted to get the fall ceiling done for our apartment for two particular rooms and we were not sure कि calculate कैसे करना है and if the quotation that they are giving is correct or not. So we anyway got it done. So at that time we were looking for an alternative कि किससे पूछे, maybe 2-3 लोगों से और पूछे, pricing ले and then compare करके फिर करें. But then इतना time नहीं था and we wanted to get it done because the rainy season was about to come and before that we wanted to get the fall ceiling done. I know this is the case with a lot of people, so I thought I'll make this video and clarify all the things and all the basic points which you need to know to calculate the area of the ceiling and also to calculate the pricing of the fall ceiling. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Vashali. I'm an architect and interior designer, and on this channel I make videos related to interior designing and architecture. Now in today's video I'm going to talk all about fall ceiling. Now fall ceiling is something which is very common. People usually have a lot of questions about fall ceiling, how to calculate the area of fall ceiling, how to calculate the pricing of fall ceiling. And let me tell you, if it is a plain ceiling and if it is just a periphery ceiling, then it is very simple to calculate the area and costing. But if it is not plain ceiling, what if there are levels and what if there are multiple coves in the ceiling, then how are you going to calculate the costing for that? How are you going to calculate the area for that? So that is what we will be discussing in today's video. So I hope you guys find this video informative and helpful. So without any further ado, let's get started. So I will take an example of one plain ceiling and also I'll share the reference image, what kind of ceiling I'm talking about, so you'll better understand कि how to calculate the area and also the costing for the ceiling. So वो same चीज़ है, आप follow करके किसी भी डिज़ाइन की फॉल सीलिंग के लिए एरिया और प्राइसिंग कैलकुलेट कर सकते. So let's begin with the video. So let's start with the area calculation and cost calculation. So I'll give you guys two examples. One is plain fall ceiling and another one is periphery ceiling. So as you can see here on this slide, this is an example of plain fall ceiling. Now here you can see that this is just a plain ceiling. There is no cove, nothing, no levels. Okay, and if you'll see it in plan, this is how it looks. So this is the plain fall ceiling. So let's say the room size is 10 by 10 feet. So this is the length of the ceiling and this is the width of the ceiling. So how do we calculate the area for this? It's basically simple formula, length into width. So the total area would be 100 square feet. Now for costing, per square feet cost for fall ceiling is usually 80 rupees. It varies. It depends on the vendors. They charge differently. So I'm considering 80 rupees per square feet. So total cost for this ceiling would be 100 into 80, which is 8,000. So this is a simple example of plain fall ceiling. So this is how you calculate the area for plain fall ceiling and the cost for that. Now let's move on to next example. So here I am taking a periphery ceiling. So as you can see in the picture, this is a periphery ceiling which is on the sides of the room. So there are two levels. So this is the highest fall ceiling and this is lower fall ceilings. Can you see the pointer? Wherever I am moving the laser pointer, this is where I am talking about. So this is your higher ceiling and this is your lower ceiling. Okay. So how do we calculate the area for this? So first step would be calculate the horizontal ceiling. So first we will calculate the area of this higher ceiling and the lower ceiling, the horizontal part. Now let's say the room size is 14 by 10 feet. Okay, in plan this is how it will look. So this is the periphery ceiling, this is the outer tray and this is the inner tray. The one that you see in grey is the higher ceiling and the one that you see in beige color is the lower ceiling. Basically this rectangle that you see, the area for this would be A, I'm considering it A, and length would be L, width would be B. So let's first calculate the area of this. Again simple formula, A would be length into breadth, that is L into B. So total area for A would be 140 square feet. Similarly, we will calculate the area of A1. Now this is your internal area. Okay, this would be L1 into B1 as I have marked here. This is L1 and this is B1. So total area for this would be 8.5 into 12.5. Now let's say the width of this patta is 1.5. So I have subtracted this from your 14 feet and 10 feet. A1 would be 8.5 into 12.5. So the total area for this would be 106.3 square feet. Now we have to calculate the area of the tray. Okay, this part. Can you see the laser pointer? So we have to calculate the area of this tray, which is this. So we have to calculate the horizontal area of this tray. Now what we will do is we will take the total area, which is A, and we will subtract A1 from this, which is this area. So we will get the area of A2, which is your tray ka area. Okay, now what we will do is we will minus 106.3 from 140. So that's how we will get the area of the tray. Now the total horizontal ceiling area would be your tray area plus your higher ceiling area, which is 140 square feet plus whatever we have calculated, 33.7. So this will be your total area. So 174 square feet would be your total horizontal ceiling area. Now after that we have to calculate the vertical area as well. Can you see the edges wherever I am taking the laser pointer? This vertical patta, we have to calculate this area as well. Now this will be in running feet. We don't calculate in square feet, and the cost for this also is different. So let's move on to the next slide. I will explain you how to calculate that. So to calculate the vertical patta or guard wall, I have marked this central rectangle in red, and the width of these edges I have considered as E1, E2, E3 and E4. Now here we have to calculate the area of two vertical pattas. Can you see this lower tray ceiling? This lower ceiling also has this patta running on all the edges, and above that for higher ceiling also there is a guard wall. So we have to calculate the area twice. So how do we calculate that? For higher ceiling cove, we will just add the width of all the edges, which is E1, E2, E3 and E4. So this will be the higher cove ceiling. So this will come around 42 running feet. Similarly, we will calculate the area for lower ceiling cove as well. That is again going to be same, because the internal cove for higher ceiling is also starting from this central rectangular edges only. This is how we calculate the area for your guard wall and your vertical patta. This again is coming to 42 running feet. So total vertical area for both the pattas which are running inside the cove would be 84 running feet. So this is how you calculate the area. Now let's move on to the calculation of your cost. So how do we calculate the cost? Now for horizontal ceiling area, we have calculated 174 square feet, and 80 rupees is the cost per square feet for horizontal ceiling. So this is coming on to 13,920 rupees. So this will be cost for your horizontal ceiling, this tray ceiling and this higher ceiling. Now for the vertical patta and guard wall, the price varies from 50 rupees per running feet to 70 to 80 rupees per running feet. It depends on the vendor how much they are charging. So here I am considering 50 rupees per running feet. So the total area that we calculated was 84 running feet, and cost I am considering 50 rupees per running feet. So that will come out around 4200 rupees. So this will be the cost of your vertical patta or guard wall. Now we have to calculate the total cost of the horizontal ceiling and vertical ceiling. So to calculate that, we will add the total cost of the horizontal ceiling, which is 13,920 rupees, plus the cost of vertical patta, which we just calculated, 4200 rupees. So your total cost for the ceiling would come about 18,120 rupees. This will be the total cost of all ceiling for this room, which I have considered 14 feet by 10 feet. So this is how you calculate the area and costing for false ceiling. Hey guys, so I hope you guys like this video and find it informative and helpful. If you did learn something from this video, then make sure you give this video a big thumbs up and also share this video with your friends. For more such informative videos related to interior designing, do not forget to subscribe to my channel. It's completely free. Press the bell icon as well so that you get notified for all my future uploads. And I'll see you very soon in my next video. Bye.